So this time of year, we are all pulling in beautiful baskets of harvest and enjoying all the fruits of our labor for the summer garden. However, something that I consistently forget about and lose track of really quick is the fall garden. So this year, I am challenging myself to have a successful fall garden. So I did already begin seeds. However, for today, I wanted to just share some of the varieties that I plan on growing for the fall season. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. For those who are new here, hello and welcome. And for all of my returning subscribers, hey. If you guys want to see like how I start seeds and what I use and all of that good stuff, I do have a separate video if you want to see more in depth. But I do want to just make an honorable mention. I decided to use larger cell trays for the fall garden, only because I know that I'm going to be busy out in the summer garden and I'm not necessarily going to have time to transplant up or like get the smaller cells into bigger cells. So I just decided to just start off a little bit larger. I picked these up on Amazon. I will leave a link to them down below. If you guys have been around on my channel for a little while, then you know that I do keep a planner for my garden. This is a happy planner. I have like a hodgepodge of things in here. One of the things that I love to track are important dates. It's extremely important that you pay attention to your first and last fall. Obviously for the summer garden, for the summer crops that have a bit more sensitivity for frost. But for the fall garden, you definitely want to keep track of those dates so you can have a schedule as to how you are going to be starting seeds. Or not how you're going to be starting seeds, but when you're going to be starting seeds. Oh, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I did start just a little late, but I'm allowing at least like 2 weeks time of a little bit of a grace, because even though like we have a projected first frost date, it's not always guaranteed. And also, as long as these plants are established, if they do hit a frost, all of these things are completely safe from getting a frost. It might slow down their growth, but hopefully by the time we get there, they'll be nice and established. All right, so like I said, I like to keep track of all of these things in my planner. So if you too keep a planner, definitely, you know, check out my planner videos. I do more decorative planning. That's just how I roll. But like I said, I keep track of like important things, and I also keep a harvest log, which is really helpful for me. This just kind of went sideways. We're going to get off of this. Either way it goes, in your planner, you definitely want to mark the days that you will need to start certain seeds. And so that's what I have going on here. You don't have to do it this fancy. Even if you just want to make a note in your phone, like an alert or an event of some sort, to just start your seeds. And speaking of seeds, so I have everything that I am starting or already have started in my little, this pretty much stays on my countertop because otherwise I will forget. Anyways, so let's talk about what I've already sown outside, and then we'll get into what I started seeds for, and then what I plan to start soon. So I believe in my last garden update video, I did tell you guys that I started some carrot seeds. I didn't go over the varieties, so this is what we're here for today. First things first, I started the carrot, I feel like I'm gonna mispronounce a lot of things. Don't judge me. The chutney, I don't know, girl. It's like a shorter carrot. So I started that because I have a whole lot of those seeds. I actually need to do a second round of sowing of those. Ox heart carrot, I've grown these. These were the only carrots that I successfully grew in the past, last year, I believe. And then I also have some black nebula. So I sowed these last spring last year, 2020. And they didn't do so great because as soon as it warmed up outside, a lot of them bolted and went to seed and all of that. So I decided for this year, I am going to do a fall round of these. So everything has already came up. So far, so good. I also put in some turnip. This is the golden ball turnip. I don't know that I'll actually harvest it for the root, more so just for the greens, because I like a different flavor of greens sometimes with my collards or whatever. So we got that. And then I did go on ahead and put in a round of beets. So I did the Golden Detroit as well as the Bull's Blood. I'm thinking that I may do another round of these because I put them in the same area as my onions, and I haven't seen much germination as far as where I, sowed these seeds. So I might have to purchase more, and I'm thinking I may just start them indoors. I have enough time, so that may be what we do. All right, so that's what I already have going on outside. But let's talk about the seeds that I sowed indoors. All right, and I like to keep these things kind of separated just for the ease of my own mind. But anyways, okay, so first things first, I just have some basic mustard greens. I definitely, like I said, I like different flavors of greens. So having the mustards, the turnip greens, and then I still have collards from early spring. I went on ahead and did a sowing of calendula. This is a frost hardy flower, and I think that it will be nice to just continue to have some flowers in the garden. I keep looking outside because my neighbor is like trimming away at some bushes out here, and I wonder if he can see me. Probably not. It's my house. Anyways, so I also started a round of spinach. I am going to do a succession sowing. So I started my first round of these guys. I also started some, or I guess I should give you the variety here. This is the Bojalias. I don't know, girl. I'll put it on the screen because I will butcher a name. Like I said, I'm going to be mispronouncing mad stuff. Then I also have some Utah celery. I've never grown celery before. I'm feeling confident that I will do good this time because I have tried in the past. No, I didn't try in the past. I got like it's a whole lot. Anyways, I also started up some purple Vienna kohlrabi. I really like kohlrabi. And last fall, I didn't do so good. I did a direct sowing of these, and I don't think that I want to do direct sowing of my brassicas because, child, the grasshoppers and things just chopped off the top, and like it was very much rude, and I just did not appreciate it at all. So we did indoor sowings of the kohlrabi. I also started purple broccoli, self blanche cauliflower, some Napa cabbage, and Brunswick cabbage. So these are all things that I already sowed in my cells here indoors. Most of these varieties take a little bit longer, which is why it's my first round of things. But let's move on to the things that I still plan on growing. Right, so I did end up picking up some more carrot varieties because I just didn't have a lot of variety. Like you see, I just had the 3 packets. So I ended up picking up the Shin Kuroda? I don't know. But I got these from Botanical Interest. I absolutely love their seeds. I always get really good germination, and they have some interesting varieties. So, yeah. That, and also I got the Atomic Red because I've never grown a red carrot. I want to grow a red carrot. So we're going to do a direct sowing of these. These are faster varieties, so I do still have plenty enough time to get these going. All right, and these will all be started maybe in the next couple weeks. These are all of my lettuces and other like faster varieties. So let's just get into it. Arugula. I love a good salad. I like some variety in my greens. So we have arugula here, some radishes. I have watermelon radishes. I've never done really well. I always start them too late or too early. Like either the heat gets to them or the cold gets to it, and it doesn't have an opportunity to grow properly. So I'm really hopeful that I will get some watermelon radishes this season. Peas. So I have a couple of different type of peas here. I have the sugar magnolia. That's like a purple pea. They are so cute, y'all. I'm just excited for the color. Then I also have the green arrow. This is a shelling pea. So I'm thinking I might need to start these like pretty soon, actually. Yeah, because if I want them to get to full maturity, I'm gonna need a little bit more time. So I need to read the back of this packet because I've never grown shelling peas before. So we'll see how this goes. I have a few more varieties of radish here. I have, this is the Scarlet Globe, the German Giant, Hailstone. I have the Black Spanish, and then I have more of the watermelon seeds. I don't know why I have two different. It's fine. I also have some more arugula. This is the Slow Bolt. I don't know the difference between this one and the first one that I showed. Hold on. This is the Rocket. So I believe these ones are a little bit, the leaves are a little bit broader and longer than your typical arugula. So that's the difference between these two. I also have more spinach. I have the Veriflay and the Giant Noble. And then as far as like your typical lettuce, I have the Black Seeded Simpson. This is one of my favorites, as well as the Marvel of Four Seasons. You guys, this to me is like the perfect lettuce. Like the bite, the crunch, the butteriness is beautiful. And then the leaves are just gorgeous as well. So I will definitely be doing more of this. I had some of this in the early spring that overwintered from the previous fall, and I fell in love with this variety. So definitely doing more of this. All right, let's talk about second rounds of things. So I've been kind of on the fence about whether or not I do want to re-sow some of my summer crops. At this point in the season, I think I still have like maybe 75 days until my first frost. So I can get away with doing a second sowing of like some 50-day varieties of things. So like cucumbers, beans, stuff like that. So I did pick up some dragon tongue bush beans. I have been wanting to grow these for a really long time, and I finally got my hands on them. Fruition Seeds is another place that I really like getting seeds from because they are specifically for the Northeast. That's not to say that you can't try using these seeds, but the seeds have been acclimated to this area of America. Anywho, so yeah, I'm excited to try these. So I'm definitely thinking if I don't end up getting any germination in the area that I re-sowed or that I sowed my beets in, I'm thinking that will be, and right now that's where my onions are. I haven't harvested my onions yet. We'll do a video on that. But yeah, so if that area doesn't end up doing well as far as the beets are concerned, definitely going to put some of these babies up in there. Also, I did recently purchase a arch trellis from Gardener Supply. I'll probably do a video on that. Just the, you know, the, what's it called? The construction of it and how I plan to set it up. But I wanted to get like something that will be big and grand to put on it until like, you know, the frost hits it and, you know, it all goes to shit. So I picked up the Tromboncino squash. So this is supposed to be a vine borer resistant squash. I don't know how much that's true, but it matures in 62 days. I don't know. I might be pushing it, but you know, more than anything, I just want something on that trellis because, you know, that's why I got it. I got it really late in the season. Like it really just came to me last week. But I want to grow something on it. So I'm thinking that if you guys have any ideas for something that is more frost hardy that can climb a full trellis, so I can have something big and grand during the fall into the winter season, let me know down in the comment section below. All right, you guys, so that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure that you hit it with a thumbs up. If you have any ideas for me as far as some things that I can definitely try to grow this fall season, let me know down in the comment section. If you are starting a fall garden, if you are trying to challenge yourself as well, let me know what you're growing down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear. Until the next time, I wish you all health, wealth, and prosperity. I'll see you later. Peace.